have never played the game The Battle Cats without cheating. Now that may sound bad, because it is, but I have never played this game without using a save editor. So I decided to go back in time. Sort of. I'm going to clear all of the content in the game, not counting collab stages, with only the cats available during the update. Not only is this going to force me to become good at the game, I can see how the game evolved and see how the strategies changed. This is Battle Cats Evolution. Before we get into the content, I need to go over some rules. Rule 1, I can't use any cat units from updates that came out after the content I'm playing, the main challenge of this playthrough. Number 2, I have to clear all of the content from the current update I'm playing. Given there were some stages that were almost impossible on release, no return flights, I'm giving myself 3 chances to skip certain content if I think there's no way to beat it, even with Ubers. That's kinda it for the rules. But I want to clarify a few things before we start episode 1. I didn't record any of 1.0 or Empire of Cats besides Chapter 3 Moon, which you just saw in the intro. I also grinded a bunch of cat tickets, mainly just because I wanted to use true forms. Because of that, the last few SOL areas were probably a bit too easy. I didn't record the 1.0 sections because if you're here, I'm assuming you've seen and most likely played the stages, so I didn't need to use a ton of storage to record grinding treasures. Most of the stages in this video will be sped up because, yeah, like the first half of Stories of Legend was just me spamming Giraffe and Valkyrie and it just worked. So, I'm gonna do a time-lapse of all the Stories of Legend stages I beat with no effort. I wish I had something interesting or fun to add, but it's been too long since I actually went through and recorded these. Trust me, episode 2 will be much more interesting, with crazed cats, cyclones, and a new legend unit. But for now, as with every update, we have new cats to go over. Starting with rares, not including seasonal collab units, the cats are as follows: Wheel Cat, Pogo Cat, Salon Cat, Pirate Cat, Fortune Teller Cat, Jurassic Cat, Viking Cat, Bishop Cat, Shaman Cat, Swordsman Cat, Witch Cat, and Archer Cat. As for super rares, the 2.0 version gave us Bodhisattva Cat, Delinquent Cat, Hip Hop Cat, Swimmer Cat, Bathtub Cat, Nerd Cat, Kotatsu Cat, Apple Cat, and Sushi Cat. Finally, we have Ubers, none of which I pulled. And they are Nekaluga, Ice Cat, Cat Machine, Baby Cat, Maeda Keiji, Lesser Demon Cat, Marauder Cat, Sanada Yukimura, and Oda Nobunaga. It is worth mentioning that some of the units did come out after 2.0, such as the War Gods coming out in 2.0.9, which will matter in episode 2 onward, but it really didn't make a difference here since it just included Ubers. Now I think that takes care of that. I could go over true forms, but it was just the normal cats. I'll break up the monotony in a bit with cat capsules, but until then, cue montage. For some reason, this is the only stage of Passionland I had recorded, so we'll just pretend it was there. Remember that time I said I would break up the monotony with cat capsules? Apparently that's now. I was in the middle of swimming cats when I began my great cat ticket grind. What you're seeing is the culmination of over a month of grinding. For some reason. Well, back to the grind. I actually lost. Does this mean I have to strategize now? No, I just waited a minute to build up money and then did the exact same thing. While editing, the recording for Disgusting Swamp, Dumpy Cave, and Stardust Street got corrupted, and I was gonna re-record them for the video, but you're really not missing anything. It was the exact same strategy. That's gonna be it for 2.0's SOL stages. I will be going over Sushi Island and the Scratching Post in a minute, but for now, it's begging time. Please like and subscribe. This video took way longer than I expected to put together. Additionally, if you have any feedback, please leave it in the comments below. I want to know what you guys think about the formatting. Like, do you like the fast-paced content of blitzing through the Stories of Legend at 25 times speed? Or would you rather have live reactions as I play the stage? Anywho, let's get into the stages added from 2.0.3 to 2.0.9, including the weak stages, Cat Ticket Chance, which I spent ages grinding, as well as 2 more SOL subchapters. Hey, post-editing Liam here. I didn't notice Siege of Hippo was also added in 2.0.5 until after everything had been recorded, so I'll slide this one in here. Sped up, but I'm going to talk over it since this is how I plan to format things like Advent stages. As you can see, I heavily underestimated the stage, and I still underestimate it after changing my team. And this is a good time to mention the cool thing about this account. I have Cramped Cats. It was Matt Shea's video that made me download the game to my old phone, which I recently just found, and that's the account I'm currently playing on. I doubt I'll ever use him, but he's cool to have. I also didn't know this had a higher drop rate of cat tickets, so I kinda feel like I wasted weeks grinding cat ticket chance. Anyway, I need to learn to make my lineups. I'm gonna close this video out with the weekend stages. I had a ton of fun putting this video together, and I'm pumped for episode 2. Hopefully you enjoyed watching it. This is my first time editing a YouTube video, so please forgive any mistakes I made while editing. Again, please leave any feedback in the comments section. Hopefully in episode 2 I won't accidentally corrupt a bunch of footage, and won't mess up the stage order. I'll see you guys in episode 2 of Battle Cats Evolution.